BpsRps Live, August 6th, 2021, Friday night. Welcome to the weekend. This is the weekend edition. A lot of baseball going on, right? Phillies and Mets playing a big series tonight. Battle for first place, the battle for the soul of the National League East is at play. Phillies are up 1-0. I'm not sure who's pitching for either squad, but we'll see by Sunday night. We'll see who's in first place for the NL East still. So pretty exciting. Beautiful weather over at the park. Let's see. Today in baseball. 1953, Ted Williams was back in a Red Sox uniform after military duty in Korea. Batted .407, 13 home runs that year. Brooks Robinson in 1967 hit into his fourth triple play of his career. At the time, that was a major league record. Hank Aaron, he hit his 660th and 661st career home runs today in 72. Thanks, Obi. Funny, you pop on, we're talking about Atlanta Brave, Hank Aaron. He had the most home runs with one club that broke Babe Ruth's record. Clemente and Warren Spahn, I think Spahn was another Brave. They were erected into the Cooperstown Hall of Fame. Clemente is the first Latin player to achieve membership at Cooperstown. That was 73. You'll know, unfortunately, he had that accident, tragic. At the end of 72, he finished career with 3,000 hits. He was a great humanitarian, great person, great player, great arm. A sad end to his career and his life. Finally. Welcome back, Mr. G. It's been a while. Hope all's well, buddy. Been a while. Oh, this is what I meant to ask you. I was going to send the bat signal out. So they were Braves, right? Spahn and Sain, Johnny Sain, Warren Spahn, right? My man Rob One asked me to ask you this, and I wanted to wait till it was live because I thought it would be interesting. The Phillies made a trade with the Pirates. Abraham Gutierrez and another pitcher for Anderson was called off because they didn't like one of the Phillies minor league physicals. My man Rob One either made this up or heard that Sherrington did it to spite Dombrowski, to troll him, because Sherrington and Dombrowski had some issues in Boston. And I said the only way to find out is to ask the Boston correspondent. So if you can confirm, deny, clarify, whatever. If anybody saw Obi, he's got a friend of a friend looking for some Dodgers cards. We're gonna start holding them, putting them aside. I think that's really great of you. Always Obi, always doing good things, brother. Wow. Give me 1 second. I just read something. Got it. All right. Sorry about the wait. I just saw something. Oh, all right. So Scott's on YouTube. I was being blocked by my day in baseball thing. He said he did not hear that story. My man makes stuff up. Hi, my man Rob One. Yeah, you have no idea with Rob. Once Rob gets a thought in his head, it's all over. Cabrera. Oh, how far away is Cabrera from 3,000 hits? So today in baseball, I should have known this date. In 1988, Jose Canseco became the 11th player in history to hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases in a season. Amazing. Amazing. That guy was just a great ball player. We have some special prizes tonight in honor of that. He's about 50 hits away. Yeah, I'll have to wait till next year. 500. What's he like? Three? Three home runs away from 500. He won a triple crown, right? Years ago. Wow. He's been with Detroit a while. This is not part of the trivia yet. This is my favorite baseball card in the whole world. After the '88 Fleer Jeffries, it's a Canseco Stadium Club. I don't know the year. Look at that. Love it. It's like one of the best pictures. It just shows him ready to go out and save baseball. Love this. So he's two away. Oh, cool. Love to see that. Um, Trivia prizes. These are some Canseco's to celebrate, along with in honor of my man Rob won in his vegetable stew. His illegitimate son, Luis Robert. It's 19, 18 or 19. That's cool. Love that card. Obi said it's in all of his machismo. Love this card too. It's another stadium. Davey Garcia is just looking up, wonder why he can't control his wild pitches. Mountcastle's having a pretty good year. Mickey Moniak and Dalton Jeffries. He's no relation to Greg, but still invest. Speaking of investing, an article dropped today, Prospects 1500 in the midst of the top 50 month. We all those prospects were traded at the deadline, so I try to give you a little condensed update on all of them. It's a lot of them. A lot of them. Obviously, as it said, you're not going to know who won the trade for a couple of years, but it's good to know, if they can help your fantasy teams or if you're investing in some cards. My man Rob won. 88 tops. Bo Jackson. Now this comes more like it. It's not like the shoebox collection, which we're going to look at next. That gum is horrific. For all those wondering about the long-term effects of the gum on the teeth, I went to the dentist last week. No cavities. Teeth are in good shape. Knock on wood. It's amazing. Wow. Billy Bean. Look at that. That's awesome. Speaking of prospects, he was probably one of the best prospects ever. Speed, power. He had the look, as the scout said. He had the good face. He just he thought himself out of baseball, and it's a misspelled. They don't have the e at the end. It can't get better than Billy Bean, right? Obi's thinking we should end the show right now. Put this on eBay. Well, oh man, I haven't looked at it. Tops has got to do something. You know what, Scott? This will cheer you up. Freddie Lynn. Fred Lynn. I don't think I've seen a baseball card of him not smiling. He was always like a happy dude, always smiling every one of his cards. Wally Joyner. Wally World. Ed Hearn. This could be a stadium club card. Look, it's like he's defending his turf. Something like out of the Warriors movie. Ed Allwine. Wonder if he was related to Will Cam Boyd. He knows who you are. Under his name, it's his fist. Right, exactly. Obi said he's like a legit happy guy. Right, Gary Carter is like a fake happy. He's holding a baseball bat. And the baseball bat would extend this way. I wonder if they did that intentionally. That would have been cool. Reed Nichols. You know, when I said how he was always smiling, I thought the same. Gary Carter's name popped in my head, but it's different. Yeah, Gary Carter's like manufactured smile and happy. Brett Lynn seems like a genuinely cool guy. Yep, Scotty met him in Denver. He said he was Scotty ball game, and Lynn said, "Oh yeah." That's like a goal I want. Like when I go visit Canseco's car wash in Vegas. Like I'm Tony Bips. You follow me on Twitter. He follows everybody on Twitter. I'm gonna say you follow me on Twitter, and I want him to say, "Oh yeah." Did he really? Reed Nichols. Oh yeah, Red Sox. I remember on the Red Sox. I was on the Red Sox for like 6 years. Then he changed his socks, went to the White Sox. I guess he thought he was Carlton Fisk. Then went to the Expos. Speaking of Canadian teams, Dave Stieb. Pretty damn good pitcher. Hall of very good. Bert Blyleven. He was a really good pitcher. If you look at his stats, he had some good numbers in his career. Often overshadowed. He played in Minnesota, which whenever people say Minnesota, I think of the Vikings, and I think of Bob Dylan. I don't think of Bert Blyleven. I think of the Mall of America and Brandon and Brenda Walsh. Dave Stieb's rookie card. See? That's why you got to invest in Jeffries, not Stieb. Don Brown's coaching kids. For what? Not for baseball. If Don Brown's coaching my kid for baseball, I'm taking him out of that school. I mean, he seems like a good guy. He could maybe be like a life coach, not a baseball coach. John Franco. Ross Jones. I've never heard of this guy, seen this card before anything. Ross Jones? Sounds like a wrestler's name. He did. When was that? Was that like back when? Oh, well, Nitro hasn't been on, right? Terry Leach, the old bunch of parasites and leeches. Get on out of my locker. Clubber Lang called people parasites and leeches. Brian Holton. Jobber. Speaking of wrestling, who's the wrestler that died yesterday? Part of the Midnight Express. Oh, that must have been exciting. Lex Luger in his prime. Yo, right now he's like really like puny right now. Isn't he like he found religion? I think he's like 1/10 of the size he was. Lex Luger was gigantic. September 4th, 95. Oh my God. Is that by memory or Google? Craig Reynolds. Here you go, Scott Bob Stanley, another Red Sox favorite, and a Phillies favorite, Darren Daulton. He wore that same helmet when the aliens abducted him and performed very, very sadistic experiments on him, anally. It was sad. Poor guy. Beautiful Bobby Eaton. That's right. Obi said it was the first Nitro. Was that like the start of Wrestling Wars, or was that in the midst of it when they were invading each other's territories? That wasn't a bad pack. Lynn, Steve, Stanley, Dalton, and of course. All right, we got a couple more packs of the shoebox left. This is the 60s. Come here. Guys, look who else has come back to BpsRps. Who's upstairs? We have a box, a walking box down here. It's pretty cool. It just like levitates and floats behind me. Oh, were you doing that box? Special cast. 4 or 5, yeah. What do you say to everybody?
Hi.
Finally, Mini Bips has come back to Philadelphia. You know, Hulk Hogan, you talk about headlining and main eventing. How about main eventing one more WrestleMania with The Rock? And you're supposed to just go, yes. Remember that when The Rock called out Hogan?
Oh, 16.
The Rock put on a phenomenal interview, like shoot or whatever it's called, and then Hogan just goes, yes. Like it was like Robert De Niro and me acting together in the same movie. De Niro would have blown me out. What's up, bud?
I'm just gonna stay down for one pack.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. These are called shoebox collection cards.
What is it?
It's gum. I've had it before now.
What is this?
It's gum.
I'm gonna throw this away.
You know, yeah, like I'll eat the gum from like the 1977 Saturday Night Fever pack, but not from the 03 shoebox collection.
Wait, 1903?
No, 2003.
Why not?
It's horrible. I've had it before. It's sick. Yeah.
All right, I'll go throw this away.
No, you're going to taste it. You don't mind throwing up. Give me it. He's not going to throw it out. He's going to open it. Yeah. They come, there's 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I never knew about these either. It seems like nobody really heard of these. I had to do some research. 03 shoebox collection. Topps put out a set of like famous cards from each decade. There's like 30, I think, in each decade. We got the Gazeko tonight, last night. The first night we pulled out the Bo Jackson and a Schmidt the next night. Got Rolly Fingers tonight. As a big Oakland A's fan, this brings a big smile to me. I'm not smiling, but trust me, I'm smiling. It's a great clothes. This is him pre-mustache. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Look at that. On the A's, back-to-back A's. On the night we're celebrating Canseco. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see this set. This is Gaylord Perry. Supposedly. Reminds me of Will Clark.
He lied. He lied.
It's the Reggie Jackson rookie. I pulled out a Reggie Jackson rookie live and I didn't even flinch. It's like when Kid Sensation walks out and he drops 100, he doesn't flinch. Skeezer from another crew, she picks it up and kisses it.
I thought we did.
There's a sombrero BpsRps in here somewhere. I'm quoting Sir Mix-a-Lot. Mini Bips is sneaky. Yeah, we know you're up to something. See?
Yeah. The gum doesn't taste that good.
The gum. Told you guys. He tried the gum. Where is it now?
It's in the trash.
He tried the gum.
It kind of fell apart in my mouth.
Don't tell mommy. And what did I tell you the other day about lying? Who do you lie to? No, tell him. Watch
Dad?
this. This is how I bring up. This is how I bring up the right way. You don't lie to who?
Dad?
You don't lie to Dad. Who do you lie to?
Mom.
He's a good kid. This kid. Speaking of good kids, Al Oliver on the Pirates. Wasn't he a Ranger? And Anthony. And girls. And girls. You lie to girls. Obi reminded me you lie to girls too.
Oh yeah, you always do.
Yeah.
You tell them. If you tell them you spent $1 on a lottery ticket, they're gonna think it's $1 million.
Right. You just don't tell them you get the lottery ticket. You just take the $1 million.
And don't tell them anything.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Bye.
See you, bud. Bips lessons. I'm talking about Don Brown being a good life coach. I'm over here encouraging lying and sneakiness and Lou Brock. He was immortalized in a rap song. I got the scrawny legs, but I move just like Lou Brock with speed. I'm agile. I forgot who rapped that. This is a sharp card. Getting a lot of rookie card. Johnny Bench rookie. Look at that. Johnny Bench, he was one of the best catchers in baseball. He was host of the Baseball Bunch, and he was a good friend of the San Diego Chicken. Unlike Tommy Lasorda, he cared for the Chicken, the mascots, made him part of the team. He encouraged him. He helped the kids. He was a good coach, unlike Don Brown for baseball. Paul Blair? Blair, I don't think I know this guy. Orioles? All right, this is the telltale. Phil Negro, rookie. I never saw this tough love. I never thought of that way. Obi's saying it was tough love, Lasorda to the Fanatic. Beating him with a rubber doll, though, that's kind of borderline tough love. That's like Darren Dolan, alien kind of love. I don't know, but this is Phil Negro's rookie card. He still looks like he's approaching 40, doesn't he? I don't know, guys. Opening day, 2019. Let's see a mascot. That would be cool. We get a mascot in here. RIP, that's right. Phil Negro, right? Reese Hoskins is hurt. Phil's defense is pitiful tonight. What's the score? Mike Trout. Yo, when he's a free agent in about 10 years, he'll come and play at Philly because he grew up in Millville, which is like an hour away from Philly. So he might come, him and Bryce Harper, when they'll be like 40, but still. Phil Negro played till he was 60, so Trout could do that. I saw Hoskins isn't playing. I didn't know he was hurt. I thought it was just a day off. Ahmed Rosario. I think he's having an okay year for the Cleveland Guardians. Brad Boxberger. He's having a pretty good year for you in like saves holds leagues. We got a mascot. Oakland. This is like Oakland A's night. Canseco, Rolly Fingers, Reggie Jackson, rookie, and the mascot. Look at that. 63 pitches in the fourth inning. Kyle Debbie Gibson. Well, you know what? What do we expect? Did anybody expect him to be like a good pitcher? He's a fourth star. He's like Nolan. He's not an ace. He's not a savior. Wow. Gold medal game. I won't wake up for that. Jeff's. Are you going to bet on him, Jeff? Chris Archer. Here you go, Obi. Buster Posey. I know you're a fan of his. Having a bounce back season. And Max Muncy. No relation to Max Muncy, who was drafted by Oakland a couple weeks ago. Same name. Braves are getting a roll. Oh, Max Muncy, Dodgers. There you go, Obi. Buster's looking real good, isn't he? You want me to put Brian Holton in there? I mean, he's a Dodger. I don't know if this might turn him off of the Dodgers if he sees a Brian Holton card. I think we got a wager going on. Scott and Jeff are betting on the USA Japan game. Jeff threw down the gauntlet. Jeff asked for a Jeffries rookie. Scott's offering a Dalton Jeffries rookie. Wow. You know, that's when you talk about bets, it comes down to Greg Jeffries. I'm going to put all the Dodgers in. When you get them, you decide if you want to move them forward, set them on fire, whatever. Top prospects. Team's best. These are from '99. The goals, Pat Burrell. Jeff's also going to put Darren rookie. It is 5th anniversary of his death. Oh shit! I'm over here saying that the aliens, sorry for cursing, did some weird things on him, and it's his 5th anniversary. The aliens will come down and kick my ass. Sorry for cursing. Ryan Anderson. Wasn't he a Detroit top prospect, like a #1 pick, something like that? We got to send the bat signal out to Kurt, unless we know. If so, Kurt, here you go. Tim McGraw's dad. Yo, you throw in Tim McGraw's. It was Matt Anderson. I always confused the two. So Ryan Anderson was just a regular jobber. Seattle? What about Faith Hill? You guys ever see Faith Hill? Check her out. Don't tell her I told you. She'd be like, oh, you're Tony Bips. Instead of saying, oh, yeah, she'd be like, oh, officers. Carlos Lee. Carlos Lee was a good player. Yeah, he was a really good player. Matt Anderson. I don't remember what he looked like. He was like their top prospect, first pick overall. Yo, help me out here. I was offered Casey Mize in the league for Jaron Duran. You know, Scott's going to tell me not to. Maybe I'll get 2 pitchers from him. I'll tell him I want Mize and another one of his rookie pitchers. Ron Belliard. He's no Rafael Belliard. I do, yeah, I give up because he's a big Boston fan. You think? All right. I like Miami pitching in that league. You get a limited edition set, but it expires. It doesn't expire. Its offers only good while supplies last. It's not right. I'd rather have Raphael. This is Ronnie Belliard. Maybe it's that was his name before he maybe changed his name. But we'll put that over there. Bad Batch. I still haven't watched The Bad Batch. For some reason I want to like it. I really want to watch it. Just I don't know. I told you I'm rewatching Hannibal again. It's like the 7th time I'm rewatching it. 5'2" power. Jerry Hairston, Darnell McDonald. That was all right. That pack sucked. Sorry for cursing. Bonus Fantasy Baseball. These are the black and white cards. Really cool photography of these. Bases loaded, no outs. I'd like to know what happens. Ryan Braun. Here you go. He retired, didn't he? What the hell ever happened to him? I don't know if he officially retired or he just said, just faded off in the distance. This is a real tease. It says Jackson and it's a dude running. It's not Reggie. It's not Bo. It's not Arnold. It's not even Willis. It's Austin Jackson. Is he a Tiger? White Sox. Jobber. He struck him out good. You got to strike out the pitcher. Now, if he can induce a double play, it'll only be like 90 pitches through 4 innings. Sabathia. Got a Sabathia card the other night. I don't think I've ever opened this many Sabathia cards in my life. Edison Volquez. You guys remember the DVD boys? The The Texas Rangers had 3 good pitching prospects. They were called the DVD boys. John Danks, Thomas Diamond, and Edison Volquez. Remember any of them? No. Maybe Volquez, because he had a half a good year. Pitching prospects, man, they kill you. And I'm still trading for them in fantasy leagues. I just traded Cedric Mullins for Lizardo and Clark Schmidt. You think I would learn from all the pain that pitching prospects brought me? JT's the mound. Let's see what he does. What's he going to tell him? You got to get this guy out. Rick Porcello, one of the worst Cy Young Award winners in history, after Willie Hernandez. Steven Strasburg, guess what? It's not healthy. Double play, just like I orchestrated. Yeah, Laureano, 80-game suspension. You believe that? I read a tweet that Mike Fires ratted him out. Laureano. That was a rough year. I mean, Solarte Narvaez, jobbers. I don't really know the numbers that year. I just know his career numbers. And I think it'll be in the back of here now. These don't have the careers. These don't have stats. Oh, wait. This is when he won the Cy Young. All right. I got some egg on my face, but these are pretty good numbers. 22 wins, 3.15 ERA, 1.01 whip, 189 strikeouts. But the problem is he didn't have any holds or saves that year. How can they give a Cy Young award to someone who didn't get not one hold, not one save? This is the final Sports Illustrated pack I have, and the final pack of the evening. The goal here is Christy Brinkley, magazine cover. Matt Stairs on Oakland. Remember he hit that monster home run off Eric Gagne? It was Gagne, right? In the playoffs? Wow. Yo, Stairs was an Expo, a Red Sox, Philly, as we all know, a Dodger. It's a nice card. I don't know what the hell he's doing here. Stolen base leaders, Ricky Henderson and Tony Womack. Yeah, Jimmy's got to be watching the game. He probably knows that we're Philadelphia fans. He doesn't want to come on just in case. Cubs rookies. Jason Maxwell, Jose Nieves, and Jeremy Gonzalez. Not one. They're all pitching, right? I think they're all pitchers. Say pitching prospects. Dante Bichette. Wow. Third outfield. Looks like he's playing third base, guarding the line. Pretty nice card. Rondell White on the Expos. Using 2 hands to catch the ball. It's good fundamentals. He had a good coach. And final card of the evening, Chuck Finley. What the hell's up with Finley's old lady? He was married to Tawny Katane. I'm saying that right. The White Snake video vixen. That's the word. Not a bad night. Yeah, not a bad night. Got a Reggie Jackson rookie. Nobody else ever got one live. So trivia, who was the first base? Don't type the answer, retweet it. Who was the first baseball player to steal 40 bases and hit 40 home runs in the same season? So only one person was the first. Name him. And actually, if you want to tag him in to the tweet to let him know that we're thinking about him, that'd be cool too. So, fellas, thank you all for joining. Awesome time. Um, don't tell Jimmy I said this, but go Phillies. And you guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night.